I have bad news, I have good news, and I have even better news. Posting pictures on Instagram of your Ferrari, you will be able to capitalize on that and make a lot of money. This is my risk manager. To the first 3 people who posted on Discord. Well, hello, dear cupcakes. Did you miss me? I sure missed you, and we're back doing another YouTube video. I know we've had a lot happen since my last video. That's why I'm doing a general update video on what's happening with the industry. A lot has happened, like I mentioned. Especially, I have bad news, I have good news, and I have even better news. So let's start with a general overview of what's been happening with this industry. This industry essentially has transitioned. Now, like I've been saying since last August, the regulations are coming. The easy, no headache type of environment will be over at some point, and that's exactly what happened during February, March period. A lot of firms have been kicked out of MT5. It's very hard to get MT5 license, and the MT5, which is a platform owned by MetaQuotes essentially said, we don't want to deal with a lot of gray and white label MT5 platforms. Basically, a lot of prop firms were just marketing agencies, and they were utilizing others' platforms to just acquire clients for those bigger firms, hence white labels, etc., etc. So, and that was February, March. As you know, in my previous videos, a lot of firms have failed. Now, we're actually having a round 3. Round 3 is basically a lot of these firms are now completely just shutting down, going under, even the big ones. I'm not going to be naming names, but we all know a bunch of large firms are going under or completely doing some kind of rebranding and anyway, some nonsense. And it all was because, like I was saying again and again and again and again and again, due to the fact that it's run by 20-year-old kids, So they found an arbitrage opportunity where basically this industry, it had no regulation, and a lot of smart kids who are very good with internet found this opportunity, and they were running these firms in the easy mode, so to speak, right? They weren't really prop firms, they were more of a marketing firm. So now all these companies are finally going under, and hence for the good news. The good news is the industry is cleansing itself. It's been cleansing itself for the last 3-4 months, and it's going to keep doing so, where in a few months, basically, you're going to see more and more of weaker players be thrown out of the game, and a lot of these companies who are run by, again, 20-year-olds, meaning people without experience, running a serious business where it requires serious operations. You're not going to be able to be just posting pictures on Instagram of your Ferrari, and that'll be the end of the business, right? So you actually have to treat it like a business, like an adult, and that's a good thing for you, because now only firms that have professional teams, professional operators running behind them will be able to sustain and be in this business of prop trading, which is good news for you, because you're not going to be able to, most of the firms that will be still standing will be reputable firms. And again, like I said, it's good news. Bad news is we're still going to be going through this period for another month or 2, I think, weeding out all the weak players. Also, the transitioning aspect where a lot of platforms are now coming online. C-Trader, TradeLocker, MedTrader, DX-Trader, whatever trader, a lot of proprietary traders that were like, we're actually going to be releasing ourselves, not to be dependent on anybody, as well as obviously using MT4, MT5 for as long as it's possible. It's still a lot of these new traders are weeding out a lot of bugs because the influx of users simply just overwhelmed their capabilities. So no matter which trader you're using, what kind of platforms you've been using, I'm sure you've experienced a lot of headache, right? So from TraderLocker to MedTrader to C-Trader to DX-Trader, you go on the internet and you see endless reviews how much they suck or how much this, how much that. And it's not that they're bad, it's just the influx of users because MetaQuotes start throwing out all the users, essentially just overwhelm them. And they're going to iron it out. And within the next 6 months or so, we are obviously going to get new leaders in this space. Or a lot of even smarter plays like what we're doing. We're going to be partnering, obviously we're going to be offering all major platforms, but we're also going to be offering our own platform as well, because this way we control everything, and I want to be responsible for the product that I offer, fully vertically integrated. So I know if I fuck up, then it's my fuck up and nobody else's fuck up, and I don't want to be dependent on anybody. So I'll do absolute best to ensure that this product is 99.999% online operational. And again, as a prop firm, it's my job to provide you with the best tools, because trading, as we all know, is annoying and hard enough, right? So another good news is, as the easy money in the market has been made. As we all know, with the interest rates right now, we are at the crossroads, because I remember back in after 2008, 2009 crash, a lot of people were expecting that we're going to have a double dip. And basically in 2010, 11, when real estate started taking off again, a lot of and markets, meaning stock markets, etc. A lot of players, big players, or very smart players, were talking about that we're going to have a double dip recession. And obviously for the next, until pretty much COVID, for the next decade, we've had insane growth. So right now we are at the cusp of the two crossroads. Either we're going to have a stagflation, meaning we're going to have an environment where the inflation is still reigning and the prices are still going to be climbing again, or we're going to have Fed and other central banks starting to cut interest rates to stimulate the economy. Either way, there's going to be a lot of volatility coming in, probably after summer period. So, which is good for you, because if you're going to spend the next couple of months actually preparing for this, and once you start seeing the volatility sip into the market, whether it's going to be markets crashing or markets skyrocketing, it doesn't really matter for you, because your job as a trader is to capture that volatility. Right? Then once the markets are moving, that's when you make good money. So in the next few months, I think this will be one of those chances for you to get into the positions early and start banking into the year end. Again, for those who are prepared and for those who understand which type of market environment we're in right now, you will be able to capitalize on that and make a lot of money. First of all, for me, and second of all, for you, but basically for both of us, right? Again, what's the difference from our firm to other firms and all that? We all pretty much have pluses and minuses. But the biggest aspect that what we offer as a firm is we basically, once we find a good trader, and you guys can get up to 100% payouts, meaning if you make a 10 grand, 20 grand every 2 weeks, I also make 10, 20 grand every 2 weeks, because I copy your account 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 even, so I can make 2-to-1 is what you make on my back end. And that way you can keep whatever you make free and clear, the whole 100%, and I get to do the same. That's the beauty of the system, because once you find these high performers, and they're rare, but we have people trading $2 million accounts, $1 million accounts, and anything in between, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, once you find these people and they show consistency, it's just a matter of finding more and more and more, and scale them up, and obviously that's how you build the business. This is my risk manager. He's meowing right now. I don't know what he wants, but this is my risk manager who always with me when I'm at the trading desk. I think he says it's time to wrap up the video. All right, how about this? We'll do a bonus. Whoever says the name of the bank that is printed logo on this brain, red brain, we'll give it to the first 3 people who posted on Discord in the general chat. They guess the brand of the bank printed on this brain. We'll give $25,000 accounts. All right. I'll give you a little hint. It likes to launder drug money. All right, I'll see you in the next video.